Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Jordan. I got a new car. This isn't any ordinary car. I got a 2014 Audi RS7. $560 horsepower, V8 twin turbo. But here's the real kicker. It has 187,000 kilometers. That's 116,000 miles. But the thing is, just looking at it, you'd never know it. This is probably the best maintained RS7 I've ever seen. From day one, this car has been serviced at Audi in Ottawa every 6 months, no exception. Tire rotations even, tire changes were all done at Audi. So seriously, at 187,000 kilometers, this car drives better than most vehicles that have 100,000 kilometers. And it really goes to show that mileage isn't everything. It's really upkeep and maintenance. So let's take this RS7 out for a drive. No gimmicks, just straight up, brutally honest, sort of my take on how this car has been. I've had it for about a week. Let's go for a drive and let's talk about this. So really the first thing I noticed with this car when I went for the test drive really is that it didn't feel its mileage. And that's what was weird. A lot of vehicles, when you're in the process of buying them, you always question yourself, is the mileage real? Meaning, has it been rolled back? This car, I almost questioned myself the opposite. Has the mileage been rolled forward? Because really the way this car has been maintained, the way it looks just on the inside wear is really pretty impressive, given its 187,000 kilometers, and not just that, given its age as well. It is 11 years old. But taking it on the test drive, I really realized that there was no squeaks, there was no rattles, everything feels solid, nothing really cracks anywhere. But that is Audi, right? That is its typical German engineering. They kind of always over-engineer things. They do keep it minimalistic and simplistic, but at the same time they age well and they're solid. You know, I really dig this interior, from its very race-oriented yet comfortable sports seats, diamond quilted sports seats. The leather is very nice, very soft. They're surprisingly comfortable. But another thing that I really love in this car, it's its air suspensions. This car is equipped with air dampened suspensions, and when you're in comfort mode, this car is really comfortable, like surprisingly comfortable for an RS model. When you're in dynamic, on the other hand, everything really stiffens up. So it's best of both worlds, I can say. But the best part is the power. It's like, I couldn't comprehend when I tried it for the first time how insanely powerful this engine is. But the most impressive part about this engine isn't its performance. I was expecting it. When you watch reviews, everybody talks about the performance of that V8 twin turbo, which of course really shocks you at the beginning. The thing that impresses me the most with this vehicle, it's the smoothness of the engine. It is so smooth, and it is so quiet when you want it to be quiet, like right now in traffic, which is nice because it really adds to that luxury factor. Then when you do open it up, those oval exhausts in the back with the cracks and the pops and the burbles is really cool. It kind of transforms the character of the vehicle. I haven't floored it yet. This is going to be the first time. Let's floor it, guys. Holy moly. I need a moment. This is insane. How does this engine do this? Such a big car, the way it moves, just the way it goes is, whew, damn, it's impressive. And to complement all that, you have massive brakes, ventilated discs with big 6-piston RS calipers that when you stop, this thing stops. But it needs it for the mass of this vehicle. Needs big performant brakes. The biggest issue with those brakes is when comes time to change them, which you're actually supposed to change them every 50-60,000 kilometers. They cost a small fortune. It's actually insane. At Audi, they're quoting me about 7,000 Canadian dollars. just for the brakes. That's the rotors and the pads. It is insane. But hey, you want to drive an RS? That's what you get. And speaking about cost and maintenance, let's talk about this car's mileage. 187,000 kilometers. When I saw the ad for this car and I saw the mileage on it, I said to myself, whoever buys this is a freaking maniac. It's a good thing I'm a maniac. And then when the dealership whipped out the Carfax with the 5-page report from everything that was done since 2014 on this vehicle. So the previous owner that had it really babied his vehicle. He took care of it. He loved it. And it really shows and goes to reflect on mileage isn't everything. It's really the most important thing in vehicles like this is maintenance and upkeep. Now, in the week I've had it, there have been a few hiccups that need addressing. Hiccup number one is the thermostat doesn't work. It's stuck on open, so that's something I'm going to need to address. I'm getting this done potentially this week. And another thing that's actually a very common failure on most Audis from these years is the radar guided cruise control. The camera that's right up into your rear view mirror, it has problems with the soldering on one of the chips. So there's fixes for that, which I'm going to have to look into. So that's something. Basically, all this to say that I bought a 2014 Audi RS7. I obviously have to set money aside for maintenance and all these things. I mean, this could potentially be one of the best deals I've ever made, and this could also potentially bankrupt me and having to remortgage my house just to pay for its repairs. We'll see. So these are my initial thoughts on the RS7. Don't worry, I am going to do a full out review coming in the spring when I have the summer tires on, when the snow has melted and the car could be exploited more, and I'm a little bit more familiar with it. I'll be able to do a full out review. I do want to thank everyone for the support. I want to thank everyone for making this possible, because without a YouTube channel, this would have never happened. So thank you all for being a part of my wild journey, and I'll definitely catch you guys soon. So thank you all for being here. This is Jordan signing out. I'll see everybody soon. Bye-bye.